Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Discus Talk. How are y'all doing today? Paul, it's nice to see you. Michael, Happy New Year, everybody. Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Discus Talk. Let me shut that off real quick. So, the other camera that you see on there, that's the camera that on my phone that I set up in the. So, I'm going to hop off and I'm going to go out there and grab the phone and I'm going to take you on a little tour of the fish room. And then I'll come back in here and give you a little tour of the inside fish room. So I'm going to I've got a spare phone. I've got the chat pulled up. I was trying to figure out how to do that, and I finally did. So I'm going to run out there and grab that phone, and I'll take you guys on a little tour of the fish room. So give me just about 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, guys. This is for 150. It's some grow outs that we bred here. The red covers that you see, the melons. The blue diamonds are from Carrie Strong. They're in here growing out with mine. I've got a pigeon blood in that was a rescue from somebody. And there's a stinker or two in here. Just some probably 4.5. They're just growing out. Let me see if I can pull this up on here. I sure can. Said I couldn't pull the chat one, but I can. So let me back up this way and let y'all see. This is kind of the setup. We got F1s. We got these from Pat Husband in Orlando. And they're Chloroporus. And we think these are royal or semi-royal. This is the only female that I've got. Yes, I see you. So we've got another 150. We're working on it right now. We've got Corys and Plecos down here. We've got about 2 million baby Plecos in here that are growing out. These are more from our melon couple and some rose reds. And the rose reds couple that we had from a man who lost his house in a tornado, and we have since returned those fish to him. And they're girl grow outs. They're young juveniles, so they're. See, these guys strain with a sort of snow leopard Turk mix. They're looking really good. They're growing out really good. There's a couple of runts in here. And these guys, I need to get a light on their tank. Guys came from Kim Walker, Bowser Walker, that you see is one of my moderators and comes in the stream with me. I got these guys about half this size, and they're growing out really good. There's a couple of runts in here too. So we've still got to do our culls in this tank. These are some snake skins that I got from Carrie Strong. They're in a small group, so they're a little bit skittish. But they're really pretty. They're gonna be really pretty babies. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the turquoise and snow leopard, and they are on eggs right now, so we're not going to stay over here as y'all to see those. is the rest of the fish room. We've got a lot of empty tanks. Oh, these are the grow out of one of my pigeons and melon crosses. They are really turning out real nice. She's real pretty. I see, I got a lot of pothos in here. It's everywhere. Let's take other tanks. I've only brought people in here live one time, so let's see. They don't have a whole lot of lighting. There's lots and lots of plecos in there. They're going to be going into a 55 soon. And I think that's about all we have in here. Let's see. I'm just really liking my blue diamonds that I got from Terry. They're just real pretty. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are having a great new year and everybody's safe where they're at. We recently a lot of our fish, so we are down to probably maybe 150 discus total. Not percent sure, but I think somewhere in there. So let me see if I can switch the camera or not. I don't know if I can. All right, so that I'm going to put it back on the tank while I go back in. Or actually, I can't do that either. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, I am. Hi y'all. Okay, let's go back in. I've got storms coming. I wanted to stay a little bit longer out here, but I've got storms coming in.
Okay, I lost the stream, y'all. I'm here. So I made it back in. I'm going to try to pull that back up. We got storms coming, so I was trying to hurry. I didn't really want to hurry through the fish room, but I ended up hurrying through the fish room. As when I went out, after I got everything set up, I went outside and it was really windy. So let me see if I can do this. Okay. Did that sound go away? I hope it did. Let's see. Go back to back facing. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm working on it. Hold on. Let me mute the volume. So I hope everybody's having a happy new year. I know we are. We've been real busy. We had water changes in the fish room and that sort of thing. So we got that done. Okay, I've got this back up. Let's go.
Turn this sideways. So these are some of my tanks that I have here, and you guys can see the computer there. I've got my koi beta. I've got this little one that I'm still trying to decide if it's male or female. Got a little koi female over here. I don't think it's healthy enough to put in with the other females at the moment. See if I can get these boys to show off a little bit. That's my blue mustard male. He's not going to show up. Red half moon. I've got 2 butterfly males. They won't. It's going to come to the front. No. Oh. I've got a little crown tail. I got these red mosaics that I got from J. Oliver. Those are the females. Oh, here's the little boy. So pretty. And my Japanese blues don't like people, so they don't come out very much. And I've got the babies from the Japanese blue are in here, females. And this is the planted tank that I've been working on. It's by far not finished, but that's where I'm at right now. And I've got all the male guppies in here. This is my beta sorority. Got dumbos, and I've got a blue mustard female, happening. The bill tail. And this is the one I'm building up getting today. Like coloration. She almost reminds me of a blue Cara. And then when it's a cream tail. And I got this one. I'm not real sure what she is yet. Let's see. And the tank under the sorority is empty, but that's going to be where my red mosaic females will be when we finish that. So that's pretty much my little fish room.
Okay. And I'm going to log out on this one. So that is my fish rooms, both of them. This one was supposed to be a hospital room, but we really haven't had any need for it at the moment. Happy New Year social discussing. I still love your name. So I've been kind of hopping from stream to stream and checking everybody's streams out recently. And I know there's been some very harsh things that have happened in people's lives, and I really feel bad about that. But I'm hoping that we start out this new year on a better note and everything. I don't know if anybody's got any questions or anything, so I haven't seen any so far. If anybody's had any and I didn't see it, if you could repeat the question would be lovely. The betas are not new for me. I've kept betas probably the whole time I've been doing fish keeping. I've had betas. But the breeding of betas is something I've never done. So I'm going to try it and see how it works and learn about it. The first tank I showed was 150 gallons. The other big tank, the acrylic, is also 150 gallons, but it's a taller tank. Most of the other tanks that we have, all the other tanks that we have discus in are 55s. So we don't have anything with discus less than 55s. Have I ever tried purigen? I have not. I try to keep it real simple. I don't add extras. I don't do any of that. New Year's resolutions regarding to fishies. No. I tried to have one not to buy any more betas, and then I went and bought a beta this morning. So that didn't work out too well. But it was a female, and I probably do need some more females, so we're good there. Cichlids, I have not seen that yet. I'll have to, did he have it make a video with the discus that I can go over and look at? I would love to see them. The discus in the first 150 that I showed range anywhere from probably 4.5 inches to 5.5 inches. Okay, I will definitely check that out. Wilds and wild crosses. I have had Heckle crosses. Those were from Carrie Strong. I have since rehomed them. I've got the F1s that I got from Pat Husband. Um, Honestly, if you want to get wilds, I recommend to go on Aquabid and look for Snookum. Some of the most beautiful wilds that I've seen have come from there, from his stuff. So he is a really good source for the wild discus. Let's see. I see some new faces in here. DLC Aquatics, Craig Doniger. Some of the faces may have been in here before, and I just didn't catch it because the chat moves so quickly sometimes. And I want to say again, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you guys are doing great. And I hope this new year brings you all that you want and much more than it's been giving us the last two. Dylan, I didn't get to say goodbye. If you see this later, bye, Dylan. Is Diego in here? Diego is one of my sponsors. I know I mentioned it before, and he was in here before the stream started, but I haven't seen him. If you guys want to go over and check out Petsotics, I don't know if anybody can post the link for me. That would be great. But he sells a lot of different things, a lot of fish foods and that sort of thing, and it's absolutely a great store to go shopping at. I've also got, Sarah Foods is also sponsoring the channel, and they're going to be sending me some stuff from time to time to give away on the streams. So that's awesome. What else I got going on? We're going to be having a drawing very soon, a giveaway for a Rhodey unit. I'm waiting for that to get here right now. That will be in the very, very near future. There will be some other giveaways. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to try and do several giveaways. Sheller, I love Sarah too. A lot of their foods are really, really good. I'm trying to get sponsored by Seachem or Seachem. Their discus with probiotics is absolutely amazing. And that's another one that I would really like to have sponsor me so that I can get samples of that out to people. It's a really healthy food. Aqua, you can get sponsors. When you first start doing it, it's just getting them to send you things. And you don't have to have a certain number of subscribers or anything like that. You just have to have the right material, mention their products and that sort of thing. Just email them. Tell them what you're doing. Tell them you need sponsors. You're wanting to do giveaways on your channel that, if they could send you some products to give away on the channel, that would be wonderful. And just go that route. That's kind of how I did it, because I don't have enough subscribers to be monetized. But I went ahead and emailed people and said, hey, this is what I'm doing. Can you help me out? And they've been very, very helpful with that. So definitely look into doing that. I've got calendars right now from Sarah, and they're nice calendars. If anybody wants a calendar, shoot me an email with your address and everything, and I'll send you a calendar out. Yeah, you just have to reach out, and I wish Akari would get back to me because I emailed him. Because that's definitely one that we recommend for the bloodworms is Akari, and I also recommend some of the other stuff. So I did this, I've been doing this for 8 months now. I didn't have any help when I started. I wish that I'd known about Fish Fam then. It would have been a lot easier getting started if I'd known about Fish Fam. But I just randomly, was thinking about giveaways and stuff, and I just randomly thought, well, I'm supporting them and I'm telling them about um, the different products that I use. Why not get them to send me some of the products so I can give it away to others and let them try it? So that's what I did. Levi, I just emailed their customer service. The roadie system I have coming is actually coming from Bulk Resupply. So they're sending me that to give away. And I think that's awesome. Petro Man, I do not know who Gabe is using to import his wild discus anymore. He is not getting them from Santrum. Um, so I have no idea about his wild discus. If it was Jack Watley, it would be different, but it's not. It's Gabe Posada. 31 weeks to reply initially. I was playing. Okay. Well, that's awesome, Lefty. I'm going to have to try them again and see if I can get in touch with them. Hi, Steven. Welcome to the stream. You missed the fish room tour. We did at the beginning of the stream because I wanted to get that over with because we have storms coming in. An email under contact, yeah. And that's how I did it. I just found a customer service email and emailed them. I've got a few emails out right now for some different companies. So, hi, Beck. Welcome to the stream. The thing is, Paul, not every discus really needs to be in a planted tank. But I think I've mentioned it before. That's kind of like you want to put your fish in the best environment to get the best out of it. Discus need a lot of the minerals and things that your plants absorb, and they need those for growth. So if you want big discus, you tend to not want to put them into a planted tank. Alice, no, we didn't use root tabs. We just planted directly into the sand. Many of the plants are still actually in their little plant holders. I haven't finished it. I'm going to eventually take the hornwort and put it in the sand as well and let it be planted. But I want to let it multiply first because I want some to still be floating. Right. So all of the discus tanks for the grow outs are that we have the pothos in, but we don't have planted tanks for the grow out tanks. We have had sand and plants in an adult tank, but not heavy plants, simply because that's not what the Amazon look like. The Amazon where the discus actually live is under a root system. There's not a whole lot of plants there. So when we did have it completely decorated, we didn't have a lot of plants in. We had a few. 4 discus and a 75. I would put 7 discus and a 75. The more discus you have, the less aggression you're going to see between your discus, and the happier they're going to be. So I definitely recommend going with the maximum number that you can get in the tank. No matter where you buy your dither fish, always quarantine. I don't put anything into my discus tanks without a full quarantine, and that includes medicating for roundworm, tapeworm, flukes, ick, or, if you think they may have ick, and that sort of thing. I would definitely do all of that before I ever put them in with my discus. 4-inch discus in a 60-gallon. We're doing on our 4-inch discus. We're still doing every other day water changes, about 80%. So they still get a lot of water changes because they still have a lot of growing to do. Yep. Yeah, Florida does have local fish stores everywhere. Um, I haven't really seen any of the discus from them. I do know that I wouldn't buy discus from Watley's because of some things that I've found out and seen and that sort of thing. But that's just me. Everybody else, they have their own opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. And I am a little bit particular about my discus. So, that's the difference. The cheapest kinds of discus. There's not really a cheapest kind of discus. You're get your babies, you're going to pay, anywhere from 25 to 45 per discus for the babies. The most expensive discus I have ever had was a discus, and that was actually two, I think, that I ordered from a breeder who was also a seller, and I don't remember how much I paid for them, but I think they were, well, I don't know, it may have been the one from Jeffrey Moy actually that was the most expensive. I bought a really, really pretty silver female from Jeffrey Moy, and she was 300 and something, I think. Hi, Discus Addiction. Happy New Year, Scott. Happy New Year, everybody. Now, definitely before you buy your discus, make sure you check the reputation of the place where you're getting them from. That is very, very important with discus. There's a specific website, and I'm not going to say the actual name of it, but they have a really, really nice website. They have a lot of information about discus, and they go into a lot of detail on they know this person and that person, and the entire website is a fraud. They actually are a drop shipper who drop ships from two different companies that we know of in the U.S., and it's better just to order from one of those two places directly rather than ordering through that website. So do check out who you're ordering from. Make sure you check reviews. Ray, we do sell our discus, but we do not ship at this time. We may very well at some point in the future, but at the moment we are not. If you are close enough to come and get some, you can definitely get with me and make an appointment to come and visit. And I think you are in Virginia. I don't know why I'm thinking you're in Virginia. Let's see. Let's scroll back up and see if we've got any more questions in here. Sheller, for the calendar, email me at discustalk@yahoo.com and send me your address, and I will see if I can't get one out to you. Lefty is lurking. There is nothing wrong with lurking. I have been lurking in everybody's streams here and there. Okay. Well, I'm not going to take up too much longer. I know I can't remember whose stream is after mine, but I keep going over on my streams past my time, and I don't want to do that tonight, especially with the storms coming in. I may lose power, so I don't really need to stay on too long. But anybody that missed it, you guys, go back and watch the beginning. I went through my fish room. I don't have as many fish as I did. The freeze-dried blackworm we get from Al Sabata, who is on the Simply Discus forum. And he sells them, and I can't remember the name of his company, but if you're on the Simply Discus forums, you can find it over there. And his name is Al Sabata. My largest discus tanks, I have a total of three 150 gallons and one 265 gallon. I did not show the 265 gallon. It's in my living room, and my living room is a mess right now. My favorite discus YouTubers. I don't know. Probably Nalise, Devana Discus. She has a really good channel. I've had her on here twice with me. She's a really nice lady, and she knows her stuff. She's from South Africa, and I like her channel. So I would definitely check that out. Devana Discus. Social discusing. Do you have a channel where you're doing videos or anything? I don't know who's got channels, honestly. I do know that a few people have discus, or a lot of the fish fam have discus, but I haven't seen any actual discus videos. But I haven't looked at every video either. But I haven't seen any that are specifically discus related. Aqua Gardens Inn, which store are you talking about down there? I would actually like to know so I can tell people. There's Liquid Zoo. I was wondering where you went. Marine Warehouse. Okay. So if anybody's looking local in Florida, I can let them know about that. Hi, T-Bones Fishies. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Happy New Year. DLC, that's hard. We keep a generator on the fish room, so we don't have too much problem with it, but I do know where you're coming from. That would be hard to lose them. That's a hard loss. So you guys just coming in missed the tour of the fish room, so you'll probably want to go back and watch that later. I did have to make it short because we have storms coming in, but have I gotten any new discus or other fishies recently? Amazon, I went to a store this morning and came home with a beta, another beta. I have now 16 beta. Petro, I do not have a fish store here that I sell to. I did, but I was selling them angelfish. So I haven't sold them any discus yet, and I do sell my discus locally. So they're always available. Eventually I'm going to be able to ship, and I'll ship them as well. I've got people on a waiting list that want discus, so I've just got to get around to doing it. So I hope you guys are doing good tonight. Especially the latecomers. I hope you guys are having a good Christmas or a good New Year. I mean, how much are my discus? I'll probably surprise you, but my 2.5 inch are 35, and they run up to 55 to 65 for an adult, depending on the quality of the fish. So I'm not charging a whole lot. Now, if I were to sell my Stenkers, that would be a different story. Yes, Ray, we are in North Alabama. Yes, Petro, I'm tired. I was up way too early this morning. Motor City, I'm glad you came in. It's good to see you. Salt and fresh selections along with coral plants. Okay. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I have not been able to go and watch the previous streams and such. I simply haven't had time, and I want to go back and look at some of those. So I'm going to look into Aquarium Adventures and Shelter Aquatics. which I already talked to Sheller, but I haven't had time to go back and look at people's previous live streams and such. So I am going to do that. I kind of got involved in the fish fam, and I made all these hundreds of new friends, and it's hard to get to everybody's channel and watch the streams, but I will be doing that at some point. T-Bones is in Australia. Yeah, your New Year Day is over. It is for another 3 hours and 14 minutes. And then we will be out of our New Year Day. Hi, Melvin. Welcome to the stream. The Guppy project is going well so far. Let's see, that tank. The bottom tank is the female Japanese blues, and the top tank is the males from both the Japanese blues and the red dragon. So, discus are by far the hardest to breed, as the water does have to be perfect for them. The easiest that I found to breed, probably mollies. Those things will breed for days and days and days. Pop out babies. I like the mouth brooders. I think those are cool too, from the African cichlids. So, and they are not hard to breed either, honestly. Paul McCarthy's here. Everybody's here. Yay! All right, guys. Well, I'm going to cut it short. Liquid Zoo, if you're still here, do you know who the next stream is? Because I do not know off the top of my head who is the next person up. Credence Clearwater and the stream. Awesome. Oh. Let me see if I can see whose stream is up after mine, because I do not remember. Thank you, Scuba. I know I've got there's the calendar. I know I've got the calendar up. It would be helpful if I knew what day it is on the calendar. Okay, today is the 1st, and it's on that side. So at 8 o'clock is Vinny's, or 8:30 is Vinny's Aquatic, and Fish Room Fever is on, and Chattanooga Ed. So there you go. Geek Boy. Oh, really? They ditched? Oh, wow. So no streams for the next little while. Okay, so we don't have another one until 8:30. 8:15 for Fish Tropics. Awesome. That is awesome. So, all right, guys. Well, I am going to be cutting it off. The storms are almost here, and I want to be off and prepared. David Skidmore, Happy New Year, my friend. You missed the fish room tour. And there's Kim rolling in here a little bit late. That's okay, darling. We'll catch up next time. I got it done. Moist Mat. I'm not sure that I know that one. If anybody else wants to have a pop-up, I would definitely go ahead and do that. You definitely have a good time for it. So, because I'm going to have to jump and get this stuff turned off before the storms get here. Anyways, those who missed the fish room tour, go back and watch it. If you liked it, click the thumbs up. just don't click the thumbs down. It hurts my feelings. Anyways, we'll see you guys next week. Same time, same channel. And y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.